So we have a problem here where it asks us to solve for x. In other words, what value of x, what number multiplied times 3 minus 4 will give us a result of 20. And some students will approach this problem just mentally and thinking, okay, if I can guess and check this through. I can say 3 times 3 is 9 minus 4. That doesn't work. So I can kind of keep guessing my way through. That's not enough. Or I could go 10 times 3. 3 times 10 is 30, minus 4 is 26. Well, that's too much. So I can continue to guess and check, and eventually I actually could find the answer to this problem just by guessing different values for x and solving for x. And remember, when you have a number times a letter, it's multiplication. So this is 3 times some number minus 4 gives me 20. Now I'm going to solve this rather than guess and check because I know I can get the answer that way. I'm going to solve it algebraically, which means I'm going to use a system that allows me to add or subtract or multiply and divide numbers from both sides of this equal sign in order to solve this for x. In other words, I want to find out what that is all by itself. And to do that, I want to get everything else away from it. And I'm going to start by getting this minus 4 away from it. And so if I think about adding or subtracting things or multiplying and dividing things from both sides of the equation, in this case, I'm going to add 4 to both sides of the equation. I'm going to put an equal sign in between, and I'm going to put a line underneath, thinking of working down like you would in a normal addition subtraction problem. And in algebra, you can do this too. And so what that does is it gives me a 3 times x here, and a negative 4 and a positive 4 make a 0, which is what I wanted to have happen. I wanted this to go away from this side of the equal sign and end up over here. And you can always do this in algebra and math when you add or subtract or multiply and divide the same thing from both sides of an equation. So I still have an equal sign, I have nothing there, and now I have 24. And so this is 3 times x. If I divide both sides of this equal sign equation by 3, 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times x is x. And now you can probably see that 24 divided by 3 is 8. So the solution for x that makes this true, 8 times 3, which you probably could have guessed, is 24 minus 4 is equal to 20. So I can always throw this back in to check. 3 times 8 minus 4 equals 20, or 24 minus 4 equals 20. And so that works. So that's an algebraic way to solve this. This is a fairly simple one. I probably could have done it guess and check, but also I could use this algebraic method, adding or subtracting the same thing from both sides, dividing or multiplying both sides by the same thing, and then solving this equation for x.